Always, it's his number call, but there's no hesitation as us as coaches is, hey, look, when it's time for Marvin to go, should we trust that he's going to be ready to go because of what we see in practice and the preparation that he puts in. So it's definitely been cool to see that from him.
If I could get you just kind of break down and assess each of your guys in your room right now, just kind of where they're at and everything.
Yeah, obviously Robert and Chaz, man, they bring a physicality and an edge and an understanding of what we do defensively, man. And, they've done a great job of helping us get to this point. As far as, guys like Sherm, man, love the toughness and the work ethic Sherm brings, in practice. And he's one of those guys as a coach you always love to have, because he gives you a sense of security. He helps provide some of that depth that you got to have at positions when you play in physical games like we're getting ready to play on Monday. And then those three young guys between Marvin, Darius, and CJ, there's three guys who are young, who are uber talented, but you love the work ethic that they have. And they come to work every day trying to work on their craft and get themselves ready to a point when their numbers are called as well.
I mean, Darius is always, well, it stands for all these guys, but Darius is super athletic.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw on the field goal block, I mean, like he got, I don't know how high he jumped, but that was just an example, I think, of how, like I said, talented this dude is.
Absolutely. And the want-to that those guys have, too, on top of that athletic ability, the want-to that they have to be successful and be the kind of football players that they want to be.
And talk to me about the incoming freshmen, the guys you just signed, kind of what jumps out about you one of them.
Yeah, obviously Sam and Pemba, Damon Wilson, Gabe Harris, I think are good three guys that we have coming in, and they're going to help provide some depth that we're going to need at this position, losing guys like Robert and Nolan. Damon, obviously what jumps out is, his ability to rush the passer, but he's also very physical at the point of attack, which you got to be here for us. Same with Sam and Pemba, the athletic ability that he has on the edge, and he's still new to the position. He's just scratching the surface, so he's going to have a high upside, I believe. And then Gabe Harris, man, that guy's a physicality. He's what this program is. He's physical, he's tough. South Georgia kid, that man, we're excited and glad to get in this program with us.
I know, congratulations due to you for your twins, man. That's all outstanding.
Man, I appreciate it.
Born last week during the game.
Two baby girls last Wednesday.
What's that like for you and your wife? Obviously, it's a big holiday.
It's been a whirlwind. Obviously coming off of Christmas to the babies to the semifinal game last week and now this, but a blessing nonetheless, man. Couldn't have it any other way.
And when you coach outside linebackers at Georgia, a position that historically has been great, I mean, is that pressure for somebody to come in and take over a group like that?
I wouldn't call it pressure. There's some people that go through some real life things in this world,
True.
Right, man?
Yeah.
But it's definitely a standard that needs to be upheld. It's awesome that we get to see a guy like Jarvis Jones every day, a first-round draft pick. That's the standard and that's the expectation for that position room. If you don't want to play to that standard or you don't want to hold yourself to that standard, University of Georgia isn't for you. And we make sure, that those guys understand that. And look, these guys know what it is. That's why they come here. They come here for that expectation, that standard. So it's our job as coaches to hold them to it.
This might be a better question to ask the players, but I want to ask you how the Hamlin situation, kind of, is that something you guys spoke about much at all? Or?
Absolutely. Coach Smart and our athletic training staff, Ron Corson, did a great job of just, kind of talking to those guys about it, what exactly it was, why it happened, and things to kind of help and prevent those type of things. It's always tough because you never know. And, always as football players, as coaches, you want to give your guys that comfort to just kind of talk about those things and ask them how they feel and how they respond. And I think it was good that the coach took the perspective to talk to those guys about it last week.